spun to this whole thing where like Caitlyn's better than Angel and blah, blah, blah. I just said, we would not be talking about Caitlyn Clark the way that we do if it wasn't for that moment with Angel Reese.
What?
Racism in this motherfucker.
You can't handle the truth.
As a whole becomes upon us, strike to burn, and the flame returns.
Welcome back to the channel, your boy Mac back with some thoughts, with some opinions, with some reactions. Wipe your feet off as you come in, hit the like button if you so choose, and hopefully you stay a while, because at this very moment, we're going to be reacting to a video of Joy Taylor on the Joe Budden podcast, pretty much proclaiming that Caitlyn Clark's success and recognition is all because of Angel Reese. Yeah, I know. And come back, give my thoughts and opinions after. With that said, let's take this walk.
When Angel and Caitlyn got into it in the championship game, and Angel did the ring thing, I said, this is the Magic Johnson, Larry Bird moment for the WNBA. Like, this is great. I'm a storyteller. I think storylines are so fucking important. I think you need villains. I think you need heroes. You need shit to sell. You gotta sell a fight. Like, brand all of this. And it upset white men to watch this strong, winning, unapologetic black woman be in their, you know, be in Caitlyn's face.
Savior's face.
Yeah, and they still cling to it. And it's now like spun to this whole thing where like Caitlyn's better than Angel and blah, blah, blah. I just said,
more to that,
we would not be talking about Caitlyn Clark the way that we do if it wasn't for that moment with Angel Reese.
What?
And I will die on this hill. I will die on this hill.
I was with you until
I will die on this hill. I will die on this hill. I will fight this for fucking 300. There are moments that create villains. There are moments that create storylines, and that was the moment. So I don't know how anyone can even argue about it. Like, the moment happened, motherfuckers were not arguing on shows, daily sports talk shows. They weren't even talking about the WNBA. I'm trying to get women's sports into the show, and I have like power, but I have to be able to say, like, do you guys care about this? Do you have an opinion about this? Is this resonating in the
Have you ever
the
seen the game?
Right. Like, I can't just be like, hey, like, let's talk about this, and no one's paying attention to it, and no one has an opinion. Like, that's not what these shows are. So I don't know. I don't even know how anyone can argue with me about it. Like, it's very easy to make sense.
Well, in
a lot of argument
moment,
there.
that Magic Bird moment that you're talking about with Caitlyn and Angel Reese, Caitlyn Clark's legend was growing.
Yes.
Today, it would be tough to argue that she's not one of the most recognizable faces in basketball.
100%.
So if that moment didn't happen today with her ascension, y'all would have to talk about that girl, I would think.
I don't think it would be as popular. I don't think it would be the same. I think the rivalry and what it was.
And y'all better start clotheslining her before y'all go back to sleeping in motherfucking U-Hauls after the game. That part too. That part too. Y'all better keep y'all hands off that white girl who has fucking brought all that money in the league. Y'all will be back to fucking
Joey have to go there.
The plug.
All of y'all standing feet.
The plug?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You're gonna be right back in the towel. Eating Taco Bell.
They be in the church vans.
Yeah.
The 15-seater joint. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's 90% bullshit, but it's entertaining.
Look, as long as attacking those ladies personally continues to be looked down upon, it's okay to continue these conversations. But keep the conversations in good faith and based in truth. Unlike old Peanut Butter Rack.
That peanut butter skin with that big rack.
She cites that national championship game as the launch of Caitlyn Clark, basically, right? When in reality, people were paying attention before. Particularly when Caitlyn Clark did the John Cena the game prior. Now, don't get me wrong, all of these moments were fueled by the polarization of race in America. A team full of black young women that you can't see me to those women tapped into the symbolism of black versus white. And people aligned with their tribes. Maybe some white fans, thought it was cool when Clark did it. And maybe some black fans thought it was disrespectful. Which is ironic, because the very next game, the game Joy Taylor is talking about, the championship, Angel Reese, probably failing Caitlyn Clark, disrespected that team of black women, returned the You Can't See Me and the ringy, when they won. And maybe some black fans thought that was cool, and maybe some white fans, like Keith Olbermann and Rabbi Boy Portnoy, they thought it was disrespectful. And then that fueled the black versus white thing to much higher levels, to the point that white woman Jill Biden invited Caitlyn Clark's losing team to the White House. Those sequences of events are what ultimately catapulted women's basketball, but Caitlyn Clark was already taking women's basketball by storm by shooting from the fucking logo. You know, and although Angel Reese had a bigger social media, you know, before that national championship game, mostly due to thirst traps on IG, you could say piggybacking on Caitlin Clark's "You Can't See Me" ultimately is what got her recognition from the casual basketball fan. So Joy Taylor and those who think like her, these are how emotions cloud facts. Let's not do that. But what do I know? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe if you like the content. Hit the notification bell. And with that said, hopefully you've been entertained and informed about passing this precious time that we have. And hopefully I've earned your sub. I go by the name of Mac. This has been Doing It for GP. Till next time.
You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here, because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here.
Never did me, I spit the truth. Call you aware, fear-driven niggas get the boot. All of you squares couldn't fit up in my circle. All of us red and will hurt you severe. Slow your roll, nigga, patience is a virtue.
Yeah, and a nigga bite any bark. When I black out, how you gon' hide in the dark?